Hi friends, welcome to your channel. Today we will discuss a city that is considered one of the greenest cities globally and at the same time one of the second most populated cities in the world also. A city which is beautifully interlinked between the ancient and the modern. Yes, we will take you to Delhi, the heart of India. So, are you excited to learn about the hidden facts about this city? If yes, then stick around with us because we have some surprises that will leave you amazed. Historical mention in the Mahabharata. Delhi appears as a blend of myth and reality. Modern Delhi is not the same as it looked in ancient times. Do you know that in ancient times it was the kingdom of Pandavas? Yes, the great Pandav kings from the times of the Mahabharata were believed to have lived in Delhi about 5,000 years ago. However, in those early days, Delhi was known as Indraprasth. At that time, Indraprasth was too barren to produce any significant vegetables and corn. So, how was it possible to survive there? According to legends, the Pandav, with the help of Lord Krishna, transformed the barren land of Indraprasth into a fertile and prosperous city. It is even said that Lord Krishna himself transformed this city into a paradise on earth, though there is limited archaeological evidence to support the existence of Delhi during the Mahabharata times. However, some discoveries do support this statement. The capital's dual identity. The second one is about Delhi's dual identity. As we all know, Delhi and New Delhi sound the same. Even many people misunderstand the fact that these two are the same place. But did you know that Delhi and New Delhi are actually distinct entities? Yes. To tell you the fact that New Delhi is a smaller, planned city within the larger territory of Delhi, serving as the capital of India. Here are some of the most significant government institutions and buildings that make this place even more exclusive. Actually, this area falls under the prime location territory, while on the other hand, Delhi is a sprawling metropolis as we all know. Capital since 1931. Number 3 is about the capital of India. To understand this, we have to dive into the captivating history of the transformation of the capital of India from Kolkata to Delhi. But why? Ever wondered why New Delhi was chosen over Calcutta? As a report, Lord Hardinge, the Viceroy of India in 1911, wrote to the British government highlighting the need for a centrally located capital. He also argued that governing from Calcutta at the eastern edge was inefficient. Following this, on December 12, 1911, during the Grand New Delhi Darbar, King George V laid the foundation for the new capital. But this was not as simple as it sounds like. It took 20 long years for this vision to become a reality. Can you imagine the challenges during this long wait? Historical gates of Delhi. Let's move to the fourth interesting fact. Did you know that Delhi was once a walled city with 14 gates? Yes, once Delhi had 14 gates within it, but over a period of time, only 5 remain standing today. These include Kashmiri Gate, Ajmeri Gate, Lahori Gate, Delhi Gate, and Turkman Gate. And each of these gates hold a unique piece of Delhi's history, from battles and trade to spirituality and politics. Kashmiri Gate played a crucial role during the 1857 revolt, where it saw immense battles between Indian soldiers and the British. The Ajmeri Gate and Delhi Gate stand as a reminder of the Mughal era's architectural grandeur, and at the same time, Lahori Gate is a symbol of the connections and conflicts between the cities of Delhi and Lahore. Similarly, the Turkman Gate also became a site of political unrest in the 1970s. So, which one of these gates have you passed through? Share your experiences and favorite gate in the comments below. A white red fort. Next, we have a white red fort. Do you ever paint your house to make it attractive? Sometimes, right? Well, the same incident happened with the Red Fort in Delhi. Yes, this is right. The iconic Red Fort wasn't always red. Rather, originally it was constructed with white limestone. But why? And how? Let's see. Dating back to 1648, the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan built the fort using white limestone. Then it was known as Qila'e-Mubarak or the Blessed Fort. It took 10 long years of hard work to complete this fort. Over time, the limestone began to deteriorate, and during British rule, the decision was made to paint the fort red. But why? Because they wanted to preserve its grandeur and maintain its majestic appearance. So, the iconic Red Fort we know today is actually a result of British intervention. Isn't that fascinating? Asia's largest spice market. Let's move to the Khari Baoli. Do you know that it is one of Asia's largest spice markets? Yes. But how did this market come to be so famous? Do you want to know its fascinating history? Okay, let's see. Dates back to 1650, Fatehpuri Begum, one of Shah Jahan's wives, built this market, Khari Baoli. Originally, it was a step well, with Khari meaning salty and Baoli meaning step well. Today, there's no water here, but only a busy market with a huge variety of spices. Here you'll find both local and exotic spices, traded by hundreds of buyers and sellers every day. Many shops still hold their original names like 15 number ki dukaan and Chawal wale 13, with businesses passed down through 9 or 10 generations. This market has witnessed many historical events and traditions. So, have you ever visited this incredible spice market? Qutub Minar, the tallest brick minaret in the world. Next, we have Qutub Minar. It is standing tall at 73 meters height. It is the tallest brick minaret in the world also. However, Qutub Minar is not just any tower. There's a rich history behind this tallest brick minaret in the world. Do you want to know its history? Okay, let's uncover this. In 1911, the construction of this structure began with the hand of Qutbuddin Aibak, the first Muslim ruler of India, and he completed its first floor. By the end of 1220, his successor Iltutmish added 3 more. But the final touch came from Firoz Shah Tughlaq, who added the topmost floor. The first 3 floors are made of red sandstone, the 4th of marble, and the final one is a mix of marble and red sandstone. But why was this type of significant structure built? According to some experts, it was built to celebrate the victory of Muslim rule in India, while others believe it was built to do prayers. Today, the Qutub Minar is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and attracts travelers from around the world. So have you visited this towering monument yet? If not, make sure to add it to your travel bucket list and witness the grandeur of Qutub Minar. Unique Toilet Museum. Let's move to the Unique Toilet Museum, and I bet you didn't know about this one. However, it looks very odd to hear about this type of museum, but it offers a unique perspective on an essential aspect of human life. Actually, this museum showcases the history of sanitation and hygiene from the ancient times to the present day. Here you'll find Victorian era painted toilets, eco-friendly portable toilets, and many more. This is a unique museum that educates people about proper sanitation with an open heart. So next time when you're in Delhi, make sure to visit this fascinating museum. It's an experience I bet you won't forget. The only Baha'i temple in Asia. Next, we have the only Baha'i temple in Asia, which is located in Delhi. But who are these Baha? Is it a religion? Actually, the Baha'i faith and community was founded in the 19th century by Iranian spiritual leader Baha'u'llah. It promotes the oneness of God, the oneness of religions, and the oneness of humanity. In Delhi, the Baha'i community built the Lotus Temple, officially known as the Baha'i House of Worship. It is one of 6 major Baha'i houses of worship worldwide, with others located in Apia in Western Samoa, Sydney in Australia, Kampala in Uganda, Panama City in Panama, Frankfurt in Germany, and Wilmette in the USA. Despite their small numbers, the Baha'i have created a masterpiece, often referred to as the Taj Mahal of modern India. So, are you excited to explore the unique concept of the Baha'i faith? Humayun's tomb, the inspiration of the Taj Mahal. Let's move to the Humayun's tomb, which is situated in the center of a large garden. However, there is something in this building that acts as an inspiration for the Taj Mahal. Yes, this tomb inspired the construction of the Taj Mahal a century later. But how? To understand this, we have to understand its history. Originally, Humayun's tomb was built by his widow, Biga Begum or Haji Begum in 1569 to 70 at a cost of 1.5 million rupees. Mirak Mirza Ghiyath, a Persian architect, helped in this. This place contains around 150 graves, including those of Humayun's wives and other members of the ruling family. Its 8-sided chambers symbolize the Islamic concept of paradise, making it a landmark in the Mughal architectural evolution. From there, the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan was inspired to create the Taj Mahal, as Humayun's tomb was built by Hamida Banu Begum in memory of her husband. Similarly, the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan was inspired to create the Taj Mahal after his wife Mumtaz Mahal's demise. In the year 1993, this place was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site, drawing millions of people from outside. Second most populated city. The next one is about its population. Did you know that Delhi is the second most populated city in the world? Yes. With a population of 32 million, Delhi is considered the second most populated city in the world after Tokyo. Do you know the third one? If you do, you must comment it in the section below. Green and clean transportation. Now, moving to another interesting fact. As we all know, Delhi possesses the fame of being the second most populated city in the world. It means there are lots of pollution challenges, right? However, in that case, Delhi's public transportation system stands out. The Delhi Transport Corporation buses run entirely on compressed natural gas, that is CNG, making it an eco-friendly option. So, what do you think? Could this be the future of urban transport? Must mention your valuable thoughts in the comment section below. The most expensive Commonwealth Games. Did you know that the 2010 Commonwealth Games held in Delhi were the most expensive in history? Yes, you heard it right. It cost around $11 billion, which makes 9 kharab, 23 arab, 3 crores, 58 lakhs, 50,000 Indian rupees. According to a report, the Commonwealth Games cost around $5 to $6 billion. But in the year 2010, Delhi invested extensively in infrastructure and facilities to make it more attractive. The largest wholesale market for fruits and vegetables. Next, move to a market. But this is not the normal market as we see in our daily life. Rather, it is the largest wholesale market for fruits and vegetables in Asia. Did you guess the area? Yes, it is Azadpur Mandi in Delhi, covering around 80 acres with over 10,000 tons of produce arriving each day. So can you imagine the volume of fruits and veggies here? Extensive metro network. Let's focus on Delhi's metro network. But why? Why is it so famous in the world? Let's see. Delhi Metro Station ranked as the 13th largest metro system in the world with a span of an impressive 350.42 kilometers and serves 256 stations across 10 color-coded lines. Since 2002, the Delhi Metro has grown to become India's largest and the busiest metro rail system, second only to the Kolkata Metro in terms of age. It is a remarkable wonder of modern engineering and technological advancement. The 10 color-coded lines serve a specific corridor of the city. Every day, millions of commuters rely on the Delhi Metro for their daily travel. From students to office goers, it acts as a quick and reliable medium to reach their destinations. So, did you ever experience a ride here? Well, we came here to the final part of our video. We hope you enjoyed it very much and received interesting and valuable information. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Delhi's hidden facts. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious. And also, don't forget to like, subscribe and share for more insights into the world's most fascinating cities. See you on the next adventure. Bye.